Welcome guys, Black Marvel RC. A little update on the Rlaarlo AM-D12. In my last video, I don't know whether I showed it, but the diffs were really loose. So, ordered some Helical gears from Rlaarlo. This is part number, and I will put a description in the link. A link in the description, sorry. Anyway, turned out the front one it actually sheared off. This is what it's supposed to look like, and that's what it was like. It actually sheared the shaft mount clean off the back of it. Look, they were really loose. As you can see now, before when I did that, they'd just spin and spin and spin, front and rear. So I put some Rlaarlo Diff syrup in there, 100,000 weight. It's like treacle that is. We obviously got some thicker stuff for the other Rlaarlo because I can't keep that in a straight line to save my life. Anyway, guys, look, that's it. Helicoiled diff gears made out of steel, CNC machined, according to Rlaarlo. And yeah, it's cool. Really quiet running. It doesn't wheelie as much. I mean, it does wheelie, but it doesn't wheelie like it's trying to flip itself upside down. So let's give you a little run up. I have a new toy on this as well, so I'll show you that as well at the same time. So it's got a 3S battery in it now. I run this on 3S and it got so hot because I think it was just spinning up so quickly. Anyway guys, before those wheels would have carried on running until the actual, natural turning point run out. There's now, right? So much quieter, lovely little truck. But I bought a little light controller for it, so you can have them on. It's normal. You can see that. Let's have a look. I expect you can see it. Right, we'll put it up like that, and then you press it again. Press it again. Turns them off. Love it. It's off the standard Rlaarlo controller, which is a Dumbo RC, because this is a Dumbo RC I got for the Carlson, and that controls this car. You bind that controller and receiver, and it's the standard receiver in there. 6-channel Dumbo RC in there. So yeah, there's the little gadget, that, and it works off channel 3. Yeah, I love this little car, and I reckon it's going to be spectacular now that the diffs are sorted out. A couple of the tyres blew off because there's hardly any glue on them, so I've re-glued them, and it just seems to be perfect with that diff oil in. Just had a bit of grease shoved in there. This stuff's so thick I don't think it's ever going to leak out. There's no rubber seals in there. It's not like an Armour or something where it's all rubber sealed up. But I love this little truck, so I'm quite happy with it. Got some new bodies. Shove that out of the way. Got a red one. Got a pink one. And then that bit. there's nothing on it. It doesn't actually sort of right, that goes there, and then that goes round that way, and I think they've just done it white. They should have put a couple of spots on it, but yeah, but we could sort of do a bit of red, bit of pink, red on the back, and leave the bottom yellow. $7. So yeah, it's sort of no-brainer, isn't it? Just buy the parts and have them in stock. It does get scratched up quite easily. So that's it for this little update on this one. I didn't film it because I didn't actually know what I needed to take off, but it's fairly easy. You take the top deck off, take the shocks off, take these link arms out here, undo that top screw, that folds down, and then it's 6 screws. Top of the diff comes off. You don't need to take the shock towers off. Lift it off, do all your bits and pieces, change your gears, put it all back together, job done. On the back, obviously when this top deck's out, this all comes open. There's a little sleeve that sits over there. You don't even have to take the spare wheel off. Undo these 2 screws here, take the body off, that slips out and it folds down. Same again, shocks off the tower, link arms. It's a little rubber, little plastic thing that holds the spur gear into the motor mount. As you pull all that out, it comes out. You don't even have to take the spur gear off, nothing, just do it. But do be careful, they're ultra small screws that hold it onto the shaft. And I was thinking, oh dear, after the Rlaarlo Loctiting the hell out of that, I was never going to get them undone, but they come undone quite easily. And then I put blue Loctite on them when I put them back together. But yeah, I should have videoed it, but I didn't, because I didn't know really what I was doing and what I needed to take off. So you don't need to touch any screws underneath there to do it. The cap comes straight off the diff. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.